I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hootless, and this is Stardew Valley Modded 1.3, episode 18, I think. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell after having reset the save. Because before I was just being like, you know, day plus one, because I had to do that one day twice. And the music has decided not to play this time, which is unfortunate. But we will just, we'll go about our business, apparently in silence, except for the noises of the game. I didn't turn music off, did I? I could have sworn it was playing earlier. Yeah, it's still on. I just took too long to start recording, I suppose, because I had to go check something real quick. There's a lot of pine trees on this farm. I guess the type of farm you have influences what kind of trees are mostly spawning. Because on my other farm, I definitely am getting... That felt like an error was occurring. Yeah. No idea why. On my other farm, it's mostly like oaks and maples. I think I used the basic farm layout on that one because I wanted as much space for farming as possible. I can't make a scarecrow yet. Right. I have to harvest these parsnips in 3 days. It's so much slower playing on this save than on my other save, because my other save I'll just like, skip through days sometimes. Not entirely skip through them, but I'll, water my crops, go check for forageables. I fished for a bit because there's a lot of fish bundles. In fact, I'll go pick up the fishing rod now as I'm looking around. But, I get what I need done for the day. And then I just sort of end the day instead of trying to push it out to the limit, because, like, I can't do most of a day and then do another day if I end the first one early in videos, because then there'll be like half-hour long videos of me accomplishing essentially nothing. And 15-minute videos of me accomplishing essentially nothing isn't much better, but, I can't really do anything about that this early in the game. There's not a lot of high-tier plays available. Not so early. Maybe later, eventually. I still don't think it's possible, really, to complete the community center, the updated community center bundles in a single year. It is looking a little unattainable, if I'm being real. Largely because it's just like a ridiculous amount of stuff for pretty much everything. Skip button was invisible there for a second. Alright. I have my fishing rod now. I will catch some fish, probably. I think I need these. It doesn't say that I need them, but I've realized that it only shows you items that you already need for bundles, like bundles you can currently view, or the stuff that's in that first bundle. Whatever it was. The one with the foraging stuff in it. And I actually, because I did it again on my other save, and it apparently takes 2 tries for me to really get it down, I only need 2 of each forageable item. So that means 2 wild horseradish, 2 leeks, 2 daffodils, 2 dandelions, and 2 spring onions. And then that's all I need for the spring foraging bundle. That'll give me some rhubarb seeds, and the rhubarb seeds I need for the what was it called? The spring crops bundle. There we go. Gonna store this stuff. I'll keep... I guess I don't need to keep my watering can with me. I'll keep my pickaxe with me because I do need it to get to the bottom of the farm. Just put everything away. I'll keep this. I will keep this. And I will keep this. And I will keep this. I still need to find 2 dandelions, though. So if I could just find those really quick whilst looking around foraging, then that would be extremely nice. Hey, looks like I didn't need my pickaxe. Normally there's like stones everywhere down there, but I guess on this farm it's a little bit more clear. Might as well grab this, I suppose. And then I will just sort of look around, and then I need to catch, I think it's 3 of every fish. It might be 5 of every fish. I think it's 5. I have to catch pretty much 5 of every fish that I can catch this early. And then that can all go into the spring fishing bundle. Some of them, because fish aren't always, single season, sometimes you can catch fish in one season that are used in another season's bundles, which isn't really... It's not poor design, there's a lot of overlap, so you get things ahead of time sometimes. But I don't think it's to the point that you could complete an entire bundle out of order. Like, at best, you would be able to complete them all in a row. Because there's too many. So even though a bunch of fish are like spring and summer, or spring and fall, or spring and winter, and there's others that are probably summer and fall, and summer and winter, fall and winter, then even though there's all that overlap, there's also a lot of fish that are only available in a single season. So you won't be able to, as far as I know, as far as I have seen, you won't be able to complete them out of order, like, at all, essentially. And it's nice to have forageables available on the farm as well, especially these morels, because they will be needed for exotic forage. And a lot of them will be needed, actually. A lot of everything will be needed. But anyways, it's good to be able to, like, kind of make progress towards bundles out of order. Just, every fish that you can catch essentially in spring, I think literally every fish you can catch in spring goes towards one bundle or another. I'm trying to think now if there's even one that doesn't. And I don't think there is. I want to say the only one I'm not sure about is eels, but I'm pretty sure eels are like in the fall bundle or something like that. So they're pretty much all used for bundles, and you need about 5 of each of them. Although some you can get away with, I think there's a few fish that only need 1. And there are, like 2, maybe more than 2, like a few fish that need 3. And then maybe 1 that needs 4, but I doubt it. I can't remember exactly because I haven't looked too closely at any of the bundles that I can't immediately complete. But I'm pretty sure it's mostly like 5s, 3s, and a few 1s. And then like 2 in some other bundles, but not fish bundles. So I'm going to fish here. Hopefully be able to catch mostly the same quality things. I should probably go fish somewhere where it would be a little bit better at guaranteeing the same quality every time. Because of course I've talked about that before. I think the kind of like hardest part about needing multiple of anything for any bundle is that you have to have them at the same quality. So I kind of wish that there was like a machine or something where you could put anything into it and it would just rough it up a bit, make it base quality, take away the quality. I don't think that would be game breaking because you never really gain anything by lowering the quality of things. It just sort of, the only benefit is that it makes it stack. I hope that doesn't come through on the microphone, the recording. I get the feeling that it was, though. That was my controller rumbling because I have it plugged in all the time, even though I'm not actively using it all the time. Get out of here, controller rumble. But I don't think it would be too game-breaking to be able to remove quality from anything, because removing quality just makes it worth less, and, it doesn't give you any tangible benefit, except for the fact that they will then stack together with other ones of low quality. I wonder, actually, if that would be possible to do. I've got to imagine it is, right? It's probably not that crazy. I don't know exactly how implementing machines works, but maybe you could even do it with one of the mods that lets you implement simple machines, like, already. Just look at how the cask works, and then reverse it. Make it so that whatever you put in just gives you the same item back out, but with a decreased quality. Ideally, like, pretty quickly, but I guess having it take time would be fine too. I wouldn't want to have to wait as long as the cask does to de-quality something. Like, if it's already iridium, it shouldn't take 2 full seasons to get back to base quality. I would prefer it to be maybe not instant. I would deal with like an hour if I could make multiple of them and hook them together with automate. An hour would be fine, and that would help for so many things like the casino unlocking quest chain, where you have to put the beets, I think it was beets, into Lewis's fridge, and those have to be in a single stack as well. Or any of the bundles. That's all I can really think of right now. Essentially, that's it, is being able to stack things for things that you have to have them stacked. It would be nice to have. And I'll look into that after this episode. Maybe with the custom machine thing, it'll be possible. And if so, hopefully you will see the fruits of my labor next episode. I don't think it would take too long to set up if it is possible at all. There's actually like a lot of stuff that we can do that I haven't been doing, essentially. There's so many mods installed. There's 35. You guys can't see the title bar up here, but it says I'm running SMAPI 2.6 beta.16 with 35 mods. And before the JSON assets mod was updated, I was at like 22. So since then, I've added 13 mods over the past few episodes. And it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying JSON assets right now, even though I haven't experienced very much of it. I like the options available to me. I thought at first, because I looked in the Pier's shop and there were so many seeds, I thought at first that it wasn't delineating between seasons. So I thought you could buy things out of season, and you'd have to be careful. And then I realized that that is not the case. There's just a ton of spring seeds that are available, or ones that grow in spring and another season. Although I don't think there's anything like skip a season. It's not, spring and fall. But it's still, there's a huge variety of seeds. Maybe I'm exaggerating it a little bit. There's like 20 or 30 seeds available for spring, and then there's probably another 20 or 30 available for summer and fall, and maybe even some available for winter. I want to say I was looking at the document and saw some winter crops, and that would be really cool, but I don't know if that is actually a thing. So we will see. If I ever get to winter, at this rate it's going to be in like 50 episodes or 70 episodes or something like that, and it's going to be ridiculous, but we will see. And if I end up doing the sped up thing, and I might switch to that for this series, it's not too necessary that it be in live action, because I'm mostly just messing around, checking out the mods. So I can do that while having it sped up and, my usual format, and that would allow much more time to pass so we could see a wider variety of content that relies on different days, different seasons, or different years even. Because there's some stuff that doesn't unlock until year 2 or 3. And that will take absolutely forever at the current rate. Like, so long it will take. Because there's 28 days in a season. So it's going to be like 100 episodes if I do one day per episode just to get through the first year. And then we'd have to get through the entire second year. And then we'd have to get enough through the third year to be able to see the things that are in the third year. So I think I'll probably do, I believe it's normally like 3 or 4 days per sped up video, because it takes me about 15 minutes to play through a day. And I record for about an hour, and then I cut it, and then I speed it up and everything. So I think I will go until the 4th at this normal speed. So 2 more episodes after this, and then I'll start doing the sped up version. And we will get back into that style. Just to move things along. Keep things moving. Check out many more crops at once. And I will eventually plant like tons of variety. I'm kind of limited right now at the start because I don't have any money to buy seeds with. And I can sell these, except that I need all of these items for bundles. Like, actually all of these. I think I need 3 of every trash item. Algae isn't actually. I don't need that. I need 3 of every trash item, like 5 of all these fish. So I've already got smallmouth bass and sunfish done. 2 more bream would be nice. But I don't remember where the cutoff point is for bream in time that they will show up. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure bream is one of the fish that is in a bundle. But I think it's like there isn't a night bundle anymore as far as I know. That's actually something I really like about this bundle overhaul, beyond the fact that it is much harder, is that now the everything is organized by season for fish instead of arbitrary things. So it's not like ocean fish bundle and then you have to try and guess when everything will be available. Although you do have to kind of still guess, you know, where something will show up, but it's much less of a time waster. So instead of night fishing or lake fish, ocean fish, it just says spring fish or fall or winter or summer. And then I think there is a specialty fish thing, but they're pretty much all, like, it's the same vein of specialty fish. So it's like stonefish, ghostfish. I don't think pufferfish is in there anymore. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see once I unlock it, and then I'll talk more about it, probably. If I remember to talk more about it. I'm going to catch one more fish, hopefully a bream. And then we're going to go store everything in the chest and call the episode there. This doesn't feel like a bream. Oh, it was a bream, though. Alright, yeah, I'll take the coal. I will try to catch another bream, actually. We'll spend a little bit longer, because if I can catch a 5th bream, then I don't have to worry about fishing at night, specifically, anymore. And then I can sell some of the smallmouth bass, since we only need 5 for the bundle, and we have 8 so far. 9 now. It won't be worth very much. 50 apiece, so we'll get like 100 or 200 gold from that. And then essentially nothing from anything else. Because we need to keep basically all of it. In multiplayer, this kind of ties into what we got from that last chest, which is coal, in a circumspect fashion. In the multiplayer save with my friends, we decided to start on the hilltop farm this time, and it's not very good, if I'm being totally real. Basically none of the farms are actually that great, because they suffer, I always say this, like, all the time, and hopefully mods will eventually be able to fix it, because I don't think they'll fix it officially, because they probably don't view it as a problem officially. But I think a lot of what happens in Stardew suffers from a problem where you don't get good enough rewards for anything, and things, like, basically things aren't extreme enough in every respect. So in the case of the farms, they're different, but not different enough. Like, basically, I think what oh, okay, I thought that was gonna exhaust me. I'm just gonna go sleep. I think it would be better for the delineation of the farms if the differences in them were more extreme. So if the hilltop farm was like a huge quarry and had really good rewards, so it was great for mining, but bad if you wanted to do anything else. And then, like, you know, the wilderness farm should have a lot of enemies spawning on it and be essentially the forest in all other respects, but with not really any forageables, you know. So you end up with a situation where it's good for combat, but bad for everything else, and the forest should have basically no, and essentially all of the farms actually should have essentially no space for farming, just enough for, like, you know, a 10 by 10 or something. And, They should be really good at their respective things. So the base map then becomes great for farming. The forest becomes great for foraging and has tons of foraging spots everywhere. The Riverlands, I don't even know how you could make it more extreme for fishing. I'm sure you could find a way, though. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this as always, and I will see you all next time.